Let's see. Sync it up. Okay, cool. Welcome. Wow. Okay, hi. We'll see. I'm a little bit nervous. Let's see. Mic's on. Good. Okay. Gotta make sure. Well, I guess when we get in here, I'll kind of explain why this is a little bit scary. Things are likely to explode, and with the more so stuff can. How do I say? Okay, stuff can crash. I'm using a software I've never streamed with before, so a little anxious to see whether or not this will actually work. But whoop, hello. Well, it hasn't exploded yet. That's good. Okay. So as we move forward with this, whoop, there we go. Get my lip sync mouth on. There we go. Let me know if the playback or the live stream has any technical stuff. Let me know about that. Because now, like, even with vanilla of like using, this is Premiere. This is Adobe Premiere Pro. So I'm going to be just a little anxious as like I never streamed Premiere, and I know vanilla of just using this, which means like not doing anything fancy, or especially not streaming, is liable to crash on its own. So we'll see how long this stays open, but fingers crossed that it's gonna be okay, and we're gonna be smooth sailing. You know, it's gonna be fine. But welcome, guys. Hi, it's Star and Sasha. Welcome. I see some other people viewing this, but haven't chatted, so I don't know who you guys are. Alrighty. So let me see. Hi, Marcus, and I guess I'll say also to Sasha if I get my arm up. Okay, there, found it. Hello. Hi, Marcus. Welcome. Okie dokie. Let's see. I'm also a little bit frantic of whatever I use my pen. Oh yeah, here's another camera. I'm using my pen stylus, or I can use my mouse. Gotta go back and forth between all those. So we're gonna see. That's sort of working. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. It's sort of working. Okay, let's see. Oh, I fixed the, well, fix as in I remade it into a little bit different fire. So maybe I'll just play it and then we'll see how it goes. No sound, because I literally actually muted it. There's no sound anything between here. So you can see how that is. Well, I say hello to everyone here. Alright. A Cookie and Elijah, welcome. I love Derpy too. I've loved Derpy for almost a whole decade. Alrighty. Welcome, guys. So we're gonna be fixing this green screen. And so what's today's main big project is gonna be fixing this green screen to have, you know, I had to go back, you know, quote channels that she's gonna be watching. So we're gonna see from your ideas. And I dragon, hello, wrong button. I'm finding it. Hello. I got my dragon. Welcome. We're gonna be choosing some channels from you guys. Hopefully you guys can there you go. So that's it. And then what I also did, scoot over a little bit, is that I did this split screen sort of a thing. So you can see like this is the updated 2021 and this is the 2014 on the right. So you already see like already that's, it's an improvement. I don't know, but it feels like improvement to me. Let's see. Let's just play it through and then we'll go in and fix it. There's a lot of stuff that just I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of file browsing, a lot of like off-screen stuff I have to do. So this isn't quite finished in terms of what green screen stuff isn't done, and then maybe there's some final stuff that we need to do. But on the whole, I think some of the character animation, a lot of the regular stuff, I fixed that. I did that today, and I did the background for the last scene. So I even did the little fade in with the poof transition into the credits. So there you go. My new credits are a little bit longer. Gotta show the fun patrons and all that. Let's see. Okay, let's go back there, and let's go back into this mode. So I nested it so it'll be easier to copy and paste. So if I mess this up, then the one on the later on the side, let's see, it's so complicated. How do we describe this? Is that this is a nest of a whole bunch of different stuff that I can, like, it's like a symbol, but I don't know how to describe it. I put everything inside of a box, and then this is a duplicate of the stuff that's in the box, and so it just has the same contents basically. So if I mess up with this one and edit it, then it should apply to this one as well. So that's why I did it as a nest. So double click on it, and then here's all my contents inside the box. So that, hopefully that makes sense. Let's see though. Although it's like visual, but yeah, this is better. Okay. Show accurate model seems to be more expressive though. Interesting. I would say she's more dynamic though. Hopefully that's more what I was going for, is more she's actually active and more dynamic in her motions. But I can agree, like, her facial expressions are a little bit less. But they are, like, expressing the same sort of stuff, but there's more to it, so. It's a give and take of all that, so. I'll go with that. Okie dokie. So first things first, if I want to do the green screen, is that we add an effect. So I would add Ultra Key. That's this one down here. You can almost see it. I have a lot to figure out what to do with this. But I added it to it already. I already quick and showed it. We already got it up here. If I enable it, it's actually looking for that green color that I specified, and so it just mats it out. So now it's basically invisible. So I can also do that for, where is it? This one. Should I shot here? Already did a lot of this prep work, so now it's actually invisible, that anything below it would now be visible underneath it. So alrighty. Here we go. So it's gonna probably be black, like it's off, and then around here it's gonna like swoosh on. And let me show you like a little preview of what that sort of looks like. So I got Derpy test. I had to like read render it. So now if I put it underneath, put it right about there. So that's inside of it, inside of the TV. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let me see if I can move this up a couple, because that might be a little bit easier to work with. Let's see here. So I'll just choose a shot here. Probably could have done it more on a regular baseline, but this works. And then this be like one of the channels that she swaps to, but this is like an example. Is that it? Then turns on. Boop. And then it like warms up. And then we'll have to motion track it to obviously fit, as well as fit inside of the TV. Weird thing is that, you know, it's kind of not, it's putting a circle inside of a square box, so there will be some cutting offs. So I'll just be up to adjusting that ratio there. But yeah, there we go. Okie dokie. And I wanted to do one more thing, and then I'll get to Elijah. I wanted to add a black and white filter. So that'll be this effect, and it just automatically does it. So there we go. I want it to be black and white too, so there you go. Hopefully that's more accurate. Okay, what's up with you guys? Let's see. So I see the facial expressions since it's larger. Boom Weiss Newman has it be okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Unspinnable. Hello. Wrong button. Hello. Welcome. Okay. Want to tell you something that happened to me. Oh, cool. You have something. You got an antidote? Oh, awesome. I don't know why you need. Do you need my permission? Is this kind of like a kind of a story where you don't need some sort of permission? It's just a little awkward with that kind of a sense. So okay. So boop, turn on Zhoosh, and then we'll just have to just kind of figure out what's a good timing for all this, like before he turns his head. Just kind of stop it there. Boop. Okay, so now I'm gonna need from you guys more suggestions for more channels, which will basically like be let's keep it to be my own work. I think that'd be the easiest, so I already have that library already. Let's just see. She is cute. So give me some examples of other cartoons that I made, or any kind of other, maybe some GIFs? I don't know. Maybe like older cartoons that I made. That's what this stream is going to be, is trying to figure out like how many more channels can we add here. And then eventually we'll also need one in here. And then this will be the joke one over here. That's going to be something that's can be the joke that it's a bad show, or it's like, ooh, it's one of the cursed shows or something, and then that's why the TV explodes, you know. I was thinking like it could just be like some Pony Life or something. I don't know, something else that would be like, oh, you're watching that and everyone hates something like that, but maybe I don't, but I don't know. Something that's just like it's animated bad, or just like it's something that's universally disliked or something. That's what I was thinking with this one. And then this one would be a whole bunch of highlights or whatever else you guys would be interested in having on, quote, different channels, you know. So that's what we're going to be doing, is hopefully getting from you guys some different ideas for that. So here we go. Let's see. The movie? Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have to pull those up. It's so big that it's 6 minutes now. I have to like choose maybe like the first beginning of it, maybe, or exciting part. Yeah, let me know what part in the movie you guys be interested in. It's such a big file, and it's all split up. That's like really hard to find. What exactly, you know? Let's see. You're okay. Okay, that's important. You're okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's I see why you wanted to. Well, you didn't even preface me as if it was funny. Okay, which is funny. That's what my preference was. Jeez. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm just rereading it. Oh jeez. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to segue out of that, so let's see. I'm just gonna have to pick this up. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, I hate this. I click file, and then like 10 seconds later, it's not responding, and then it says, yeah, okay, I'll find it for you. MLP full, DP full movie. Let's see. So here's the full movie. It's gonna load in. So we can choose somewhere in here, maybe, like what kind of part we think will be. What's the most iconic part of this, you know? We got the train, we got the... Is this the city? It should be the city here, but it's not loading it. So that's fun. Let's see. Here's part 4. It's not really loading the... There it is! Man. Can you show me this? Can you show me what this frame looks like? No? Oh boy. I'll just get something for the prologue. That might just be fun. So I could just, hopefully just copy. Here's part 4 comp. Oh, interesting. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to here. Let's go into here. And then, I hate that when you copy things in, it just kind of goes wherever it wants. So I have to like do it at the end. It will just do like the, let's see. This is my favorite like animation of the whole movie actually. This animation of Derpy, where she's like, gets up. I don't know why, it's just like, it's just so, it's so like satisfying. There you go. Where her body moves up. It doesn't work on slow motion. Like she jumps up and then falls down, and then her hair then follows through. And it like has a lot more weight having the hair move like that. So I'd go with this. This is like the iconic of like she got the mission. So I'm gonna go with this. Okay, so make me clip all this out. Clip before that shot. The next shot. Maybe clip to here. Okay. You can always like add more maybe later. Or if there's not enough content, which we might have enough content. If we do it this way, we're to like more than several seconds. And so we'll need the black and white. Boop. There you go. Okay. What was the cool part? Sorry. I On's Laughter EX did it. Alright. Let's see. If I put it in the middle, I feel like it's like the movie. Kind of get them slightly letterboxed. Yeah. There you go. It's gonna be a boop. Boop. Some of these can be trimmed down just a bit. I think that'll be for me to decide later. So right now we're just trying to get the ideas and concept out. Okay, cool. Da-da-da-da. At the thing you did with Pinky and Applejack were to get buried by paddles. Ooh, okay. Where would that be? That was a Flash thing. Okay, so let's go to... I might have it as a video. I must have it somewhere. It must be in stream volume, let's try 6. Let's see. But going through my files here. It may be faster to find it through the other way. It must be stream volume 5, which I do not see here. So that's unfortunate. So let's go back to Flash. Let's go to... Probably called it a stream thing. I probably didn't call it like pineapples, maybe. So right now I'm looking through my files to see stream pineapple flaw. Open. Trying to think what to do. Thank you. Yeah, I guess you can look through, like, go through the rest of my YouTube channel and see if there's anything. Here we go. Okay. This might just be easier to just... What is it? So it's already 2K. That's nice. Okay. So I'm gonna make it a swath. And then open swivel. And then add it to here, which... Also, sorry, there's like so many other things I have to like put on the other screen because I have to do all this file structure. There's a lot of file structure I have to do. Back from work. Excuse me. Save it here to be pineapples. Well, yes. Oh, find it. Oh, I thought we were trying to click it. Was it a misc? Was it a project? Where was it? It's not there. What is this? Oh, stream pineapple. Okay. This one. Okay. So what I did was I just added it to the list here. And then now I'm going to go to video. And now I'm going to save it. You could have it just be 1080. It's fine. It's going to be black and white. And probably going to be edited to heck anyway. Let's put it to the drive where I want it. Okay. Name it pineapples. Audio, don't need it for this. Convert. Okay, so now what it's gonna do is go through all of the frames. I could have just said like, oh, I just need like from 200 to 500, but here we are. Okay. Hmm? Let's see. Chat's a little hard for me to read, or just like trying to decipher what's. Must have missed something when I was talking. Sorry about that. I don't know where we're. I bet I got too far ahead, and now I don't know what it was about. Okie dokie. So this is almost done. Should I take? Yeah, it's almost there. And I'm not doing audio, so that should be easier, or less video to think about for that. Oop, all my sketches and stuff are at the end of that. So there we go. Now we go back to Premiere and say import that video back from work. Here it is, and place it. I don't want it in there actually, so probably want to delete it. I'm in the wrong thingy. I want from back from work remake and put it in here. They're different projects. I opened 2 projects, so and can't just put it in there, so let's put it at the end here. Okay. So I want the part where she gets buried in pineapples. So probably a little bit sooner. Did there. Hello, Sergio. See, it's Sergio. Thank you. Okay, and then we'll go before the end. So now we have this. This is probably still too long. Probably like, yeah, let's just have to be way shorter. Okay, and then we'll just put it here. So if I play my cards right, I might be able to squeeze in like one more, maybe? Even with some of these could be shorter. Yeah, these can be really short. So I could probably have one more. So what do we think? And then we'll need one here as well. So, oh, but this one needs the black and white filter. And then we figure out where it can go. Oof. Okay. So now we got Derpy test. Bop. Yeah, it's kind of glitching on my end, so yeah. Boop, bop. I was even thinking of like adding some pictures, maybe like some Bob Ross or some sort of other stream things we've done. Let me see what we got. Stream. Any of these maybe. Guess I can show you. There you go. These shouldn't be too cursed, but some of these are cursed, so oh well. So we could just include him for like a half second or something. Let's see. It's kind of amazing. I think so too. I got all these ones from here. That's the whole thing. Oh, the rarity picnic one. Is this just a jackalope? I think I just want to add them anyway. Bop. See, so amazing. Okay, and then we got some Bob Ross stuff in here. Some six things streams on the Paperboy ones. Let's just put Bobble or him in here. There you go. Yeah. It'd be like in there. Boop. And then we'll just get them to be in the right position here. There we go. Blah. Okay. Let's add some more in case somebody's might actually become even more shorter. I think we still have some time to add like a couple more. Any more from here? Maybe. I think that was the highlight of that one. So let's try the stream 7. This got a little messy with all these ones, with all these reverse. The way that I had to do it was I had like different versions, or like I exported like each layer, or started to like delete things, so to like create the effect that like the painting is being undone or deleted as I go. Yeah, the idea was like, oh, it's like the same way as how I painted it, where like it started. I had a Bob Ross episode, but then I like did it reversed. So like I took the beginning and the ending and flipped them. It's like a really complex. Oh, here's a transparent version of them. Why? Papercraft. Papercraft is really fun. Let's see. Let's go. Thank you, Unspinnable. Thank you for your stopping by. Thank you. Some of these are, well, these are musics and the sounds. I don't think there's anything in here actually I can use. Let's go to 8. The most recent one. Show me the previews. Here's some. Had to like separate these. That's a picture. Here's Ding Dong Dash, the first one, and then I have the Halloween one at the bottom here. What would work better? Do you want the... We can almost do both. Yeah, let's just put both in. Boop. Did it work? Okay. It's just really slow. Come on. It's trying to load it. There you go. Okay. So now we got Trick or Treat, and where did Ding Dong Dash go? Okay. Idea I have is, let's see. I can do Ding Dong Dash here. It's really long. Let's see. Beep. I don't know what I would even show out of this. Maybe like a... What part of this? Beep. It takes so long. Maybe just like a door opening. That'll be good enough. And then it just ends there. Okay. And then if we just keep making these here shorter, then that'll fit, hopefully. I'll have to figure this out. This is probably the longest here. Or just cut it up to even here. Move this over. See, now we got some room. Make this like half as long, and then we fit this in. There you go. Take all of these. And then just cut this to size. There we go. Did it all have the color? No. We need the black and white. Beep. Okay. Sorry you can't see everything. So I really do kind of use the space a little too well, you know what I mean? With the widescreen. Can't see everything. And with these I could probably just keep reordering these or try to figure out what's a good order. So boop, ba-da-bup, 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 ba-da-bup. Yeah. So she's like flipping through the channels. I'll probably have even more effects or something, like some kind of CRT. You know, like when you have like the little horizontal lines, make them go up maybe. And when she like flips channels, maybe like it goes to like a white screen or something. Maybe just do something like this, where it should go to black every other time. So instead of going to black, maybe we can go to white. So that means I would need a white underneath. That would be the easiest. Let's see. Okay. See you, Star. I'll hope you come back soon. Let's see. Will I add some noise over the images? Every time I try to do like more fancy effects stuff, it usually doesn't work well on my end. Because last time, actually, when I did the last stream thing, the stream volume, I tried adding some kind of like warp effect, where it like looked like it was like heat waves, but like water waves, kind of like it was distorting the picture here as if it was underwater. And I tried doing that, and then I exported it, and then Premiere was like, I don't know what, and it spit me out an error saying, I don't want to do this. I'm not gonna export this video for you. Error message, whatever. And it's like, but okay. So either I ran out of memory, or just like didn't understand what I was doing, or I added too much effects or something. So even just doing something simple of like literally just taking one of the pre-built effects and then putting it in here, it's like, I don't know at this point whether I want to do more crazy stuff than more just like, this is a color effect, hopefully it should be okay. But probably like those more actual distorting the pictures might be too much. So now I'm scared to like even your suggestion of even just making it like noise and stuff. That might be, I don't know if that's too much, you know, if I don't want to rely on that either. Maybe the horizontal lines might be too much as well. Now that I think about it, it's like, yeah, that's probably too much actually. Oh boy. Let's see. I love Wally. Thank you. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh, the white. I need to add a graphic. New layer. Can't do a linear layer. It has to be inside of here. Now I can. Give me a rectangle. Boop. It came back quick. I don't think he missed too much. I ranted about how the Premiere's in sometimes a little silly. Fill. White. Size. Large. Nope. Okay. And so hopefully, if I cut this actually, cut that there, so that'll be black. And then, let's see. Boop. Oh, that's it there. Okay. Yeah, for some of these I'll have to like manually set it. So maybe I should actually, at this point, maybe I shouldn't just get rid of it. Because now at this point I have to like, especially with this one, I want it to be black on the border between here and here to look like this. So I'd have to actually have to make this work. So maybe I should just get rid of it for now. I don't need it. As an idea. Okay. Quick concept of that. So, okay. We need one more here. This is the one that's like sets off the TV to go. It's gonna, you know, be really upset that it's like, what you're doing, what? You're watching this on the TV and it's like overreacting. If this was a character or something, then it'll be like, oh no, you're not watching that, you know, and then it self-destructs, basically. So that's where you guys can help me with that. What do you think that would be? Or what kind of show would that be? Within, like, what I've made. What's the most cursed thing I've made? That'd be fun to think about. She's ever fallen over? I like when she's like, she's on a park bench and she has like a belly that makes her look like pregnant or something. Yeah, something like that. I also had the idea of let me see if I can open it somewhere. The season 5 apple pie song. You may call my private line item. Yes, I know exactly what's going on. Thank you. And for everyone else, that's like my first animation from 2013 or something. What am I thinking? Apple pie song. That's not it. But that should be close. Apples to the core. Yeah. Oh, I even disliked it. Yeah. So something like this. This is one of the worst animations I feel like I've done, especially the longest of these as well. Oh yeah, it's only like my first year. It's like I'm gonna do a full, music video. I see them. I'm losing frames. Let's stop that. Okay then. So what is this called? I can go to edit video and see what I called the original flaw, hopefully. Let's see. Episode of core mauve 2 than it before. Of course. Let's see if I can find that one. Maybe I can add the live animation in one of the earlier ones. That'd be like one of the quick ones in the front here. I'll do that too. Okay, so I want to not save the website. Okay. Let's open apples to the core. Let's see. Sorry about this. I have to keep going back and forth, but there's so much stuff I don't want you to see in here that's like, it's better. While I'm finding this, is that fair enough for like what the most cursed is, or should I find something else? Because the library one is also pretty good. No. Apples to the core flaw. Sometimes I would just like try to search through like the first letter, just going through the whole thing, and it's like, might as well just actually just search for the word keyword in it, and it's like, it finds it when File Explorer looking for it. So this is gonna be huge. Attributes no longer a thing. That's okay. Let's see. I think the live one works worse, but it's the curse one. I think only you don't like the Apple one. I think several other people don't like it. Okay then. Well, let's see then. Space Buddies, is that the dogs that do like all the different activities? Were they also Airbuds? Is that the same series? Maybe we can find like a really short one in here. Really short clip. Should I go for... Instead of doing this one, should I go for the Lyra one? Would that work better? That's also more legacy. Well, this is also legacy too. Is that tree just popping? No. Okay. Well, this does. Something happens. Oop, it changes color for one frame. See that? That's fun. Have I seen Space Buddies? I'm not sure. Some sort of mask going on there. This is also really long. Maybe I should. Okay. Let's go for... Well, hopefully... I'm not sure if I can... Oh, that's also the problem. I don't know... Hang on. Gonna distract for everything. Well, I'm not animating. I got a lot more time to think and do stuff. Problem is I don't have the original flaw for the Lyra one you're thinking of, the Lyra's animation. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't have the original flaw for that, but I might have reanimated. I made a reanimated of like my first couple of shorts and the library was in there, but I don't remember what that one was called. What the reanimated one was called. Uh-oh. So that's why I got this one, and I know that I have this one. So that's what I'm thinking of. Don't hide them. What is don't hide them? They expand. Crazy. Okay. That was Space Jam. That was fun. Yeah, I think. Let me find it on YouTube. Let's go back here. Let's go back to YouTube Studio and see what we get. Yeah, whatever. Oh, a bunch of stats. It's been bad. Oh, here's the picture. Yeah. Oh, that's not it actually. I want the content. Let's see. So I want to search by old video first. Well, actually, I should just go by my original channel, I think. Go to my channel. And go by video. Look, I'm live. Alright. Sort by old. Here's some stuff. Oh, that's don't hide them. Life of Ponyville? Because I think I made a Life of Ponyville 2? Yeah, redone chibi style for whatever reason. And I think this one had it. I had to pause it. Yeah. Well, this one had this one, and then at the end. Let's see. Sorry. Is this it? And this is sort of it. Okay. Fortunately, I'll have this version, which almost sort of. This is probably going to be the best out of everything. If I could find this one, I think this might be my best bet. So, sorry about that. All these, like, super old ones, I'm just not. I just think I catalog it as best I could at the beginning. It actually took my dad to say, hey, maybe you should start saving your work. And, like, put it in a place. So, Pony Redone should be close to maybe what I'm looking for. Let's see. Use a YouTube downloader to get the OG. I've had bad luck trying to get those. YouTube downloaders to work. I don't know why. Seems like every one of those are scams. That's like it's really hard to even get one that even works. So, what I could do is I could use the actual stream box that I'm using now to stream, and then take a video of it, and then put it in. That's kind of how I did it for a couple videos where it's like I don't really have it. Right now I'm searching and using Foxware to find it. So, let's see. Anything else while we're here? Any of these older ones? It's taking a while to search through my. There you go. Get out of there. Okay. Videos. Old. Yeah, I'm streaming. Okay. Some of these older ones are actually really cursed. Yeah, Music Day was also pretty cursed. Crazy was meant to be weird. All these other ones are really just, I don't know. I know I went over them over the last couple of years trying to do a revisit. Some of these just turned out really weird. Oh, here's this one. Here's the Miku one. Haha. I did it first. Yeah, it's a full music video of the Luna Polka. So there you go. So check that out. I think I have a remake of it somewhere. Where was it? Oh, here's a remake. Yeah. Electra's dancing more. Someone's done searching. That's technology. Here we are. From up. We surprised that those ones give up the house. I think in real life these members. But it's all the trailers. So I think when I was watching it, I was like, oh look, it's like the trailer. So I don't think super surprised. But yeah, I think in real life, I think even like Corridor Digital or something did it recently. We're gonna try to figure out like there's always some fixes of that. Oh yeah, it would take way more than that, especially like if you, I mean, just doing a human takes like a lot. Probably like 10,000 or something. It depends on what's also in the balloons and what kind of the weight of the balloons themselves, which is also weird to think about. It's almost done searching. May not be in here, and we might have just wasted 5 minutes, but yeah, the weight of the latex and whatever might also contribute to its own weightness. That then you would also have to counteract to something like that, you know, and add more. It's really struggling to figure this out. It's so close that it's like I wanna stop, but it's like That's where we are. I'm trying to get redone search, but it's like it's so working on it that's like it got all the way here now. It kind of just stopped and it's like I hasn't found anything. So it's probably not there. Let's find it somewhere else. Maybe I didn't call it that. Maybe just trying to find something that doesn't exist. Oh well. Let's see. I want old videos. I want projects and stuff. Okay. Let's see if there's anything new in here. Let's see. It's like a hangers worth blends with like a 5-year-old. Yeah. Oh, this may be it. Let's hope. All right, hopes and prayers. Woo! Let's come on. Here we go. Action script 2. Come on. Not using it. It's okay. You can do it. Who knew that Flash be the one that would break the first? Yay! All right. Is this the thing we want? Where this is? This is the closest approximation I think I have of this. That's saved somewhere. Something's going on here. Who knows? Just on the bench. There we go. And I even try to keep the same like body shape where it's like still like weird. Like I would just have like a clip of this, but I wanted it to be higher quality, you know. So let's. I could even make it skill contents. 1920, and then it'll automatically change it to be by 1080, and there we go. So now it's larger canvas size, so there we go. What is this timeline? What the heck is going on here? It's like a million keyframes that aren't doing anything. Here comes a choo-choo train. Derpy's a train. Let's see. I'm sure I could take like any of these. These are so weird. Buy some apples. I didn't put those in my bag. Likely story. Squee. Remember that whole scene somehow. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, this is going to work. This is this is the prequel to Back from Work, where now she's going off to work. Yeah, look at that PNG. It's probably like JPEG background. This is so weird. This is like, yeah, I think you saw like this was like the 20th or 10th or whatever. There's a mask. There you go. That's what it looks like. What did we render it as? Oops. My bad. And there's a whole bunch of explosions and sound effects going on here. Okay. So I want... Do we want library animation? Do we want... I want this. We want this. We want her on the bench, right? That's what I'm thinking. What exactly? Library falling over. Oh, library falling over. Okay. I was thinking of this one where she has the weird belly. Because I was thinking that's a little bit weirder. But okay. If we want this, it's actually a little bit easier. Because I know that this is the first scene. And it goes for 4 seconds. So, okay. So I'll export it. Boop. And we'll get that. It's got a weird outline. I kind of want to fix it. What's his name? Rocky. No, get out of here. I want Lyra, which is locked, so that's not good. Okay. I don't know if this was part of the original puppet or not. There's like this outline on his mouth. Beep. Okay. Now I can render it again. Shame that I'd have to render the whole scene. But the whole animation, like it goes for all these different scenes, but anyway. Let's go back and remove this. And then we add the one we just had, which I don't know where this actually is now. Oh boy. Projects and stuff. Projects and stuff. Is it here? Date modified. I don't know where this is. In the MISC. Why is this so hard to read? List. I might have to save it. Yeah, hang on. Let me go to my hang on. Hang on one sec. Okay, I need to save as so I can see where this is. Oh, okay. I just need to find the file path, and so it's there. Whoop. Okay. It's in a different drive, a different hard drive, basically. Let's see. So this is the best way to just sync myself. PC, this drive, and then me, and then projects and stuff. Only redone chibi. There we go. Okay, so now I found it, and now I gotta put it into the video. And we want it to be only 4 seconds, which is how many frames? 90. So we'll have it go for 90 frames. And there, instead of the whole minute-long thing, save to. Now we're going to save it to D drive and save it in back from work and call it Lyra fall over. Lyra fall over. Okay, no audio and convert. So now I can show you this part and it goes, haha, bop. And that's it. Okay, yay. This is the kind of process that I have to do for all of the stream volumes, all those little shorts. I was like, oh well, you should have them all. Howdy, Sneaky. But it's like, yeah, it's still kind of like process to like have to find it, and especially the Bob Ross ones. Those are a little bit harder to, you know, get them in because they're just pictures. And so it's like, well, that being inside of Photoshop, we just have to like export those as a Photoshop, and it just gets really tricky. Excuse me. Let's see here. Now I got all of these. Lyra fall over. Boop. How are we doing? Glad you guys are still here. I thought this would be really boring by now. But here we go. Okay, we did it. Pop. So we want the action shot. You know, where a couple frames before. Bop, 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 bop. I'm going to say bop. So I'll start there. Boop. It's almost like timed like her falling over explodes the TV. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's get the black and white filter. Boop. And let's squish her down. Just want to see the Rocky, whatever his name was. Not it was like Madam Flower and everything. Don't remember what the rock's called. What if I can squeeze it? No. They got to scale, uniform scale turn off, horizontal scale width. There you go. So I can almost do this and then kind of squeeze it down by a little bit. Okay. So now she's fit in there. Well, it glitched on my end, so don't you worry about that. Let's try to preview it. Bop. Oh, that's great. Okay, so what do we got? TV, bop, turn on. Whoosh. Oh, whoa, okay. Yeah, it's just loading it weird. Pineapples, bop, bop, burp, burp, bop. Yay. She's watching all the shows. Boof! Yay! So some of this will have to be obviously edited a little bit. Probably want to change that. Do edit. Scale width to be a little bit shorter. There you go. That's just on my end, the way that I see it. Where it's kind of freaking out. And this one I want to change the uniform scale to be a little bit thinner. It's really weird how it's freaking out. This one. Let's put it more centered. And then that didn't even play. Come on. And this one too. Uniform scale. Squish it down just a bit. Whoa. Just a bit. Now I can see a little bit more. Okie dokie. Hey, when you're right, you're right. Here we go. Okay. It's freaking out on my end, don't you worry. Wow. Yeah. Boof, boof. Timing's great with the Lyra. Okay, and I think that's it. And then it goes to there and it goes back to the end. Okay, great. This has been fantastic. Okay. Just about on time, and I think we're just about on time here with this. I think there's not much more we have to do here. So, I thought that was getting cut off a little bit. It's okay. And so what I wanted to do, I wanted that go to white in between. So, is the order good? Because I would need to change some of these. I think we're just good with these. This is, yeah, I think this is good. Because with this one, with the movie one, I still want the up and down to still be black. So it'll just be more tricky to figure it out if whoa. If I have to also do something crazy with the timing of the movie. What am I saying? Anyway, we got this going. Boop. So I don't need it until here. It's only going to be seen for a couple of frames anyway. Oh, that's... I love about rectangles. I had to do like a graphic design little tiny project. My mom wanted me to do like a little thing for like a website or to redesign something like a banner or something for like the website, and it was just like, hey, can you do it in Photoshop? And it's like, I somewhat know Photoshop, but it's still like, man, Photoshop is not, you know, my best friend, you know, kind of a thing. Where it's like, can I just make the graphic design in Flash or something? And it's like, I know those tools, you know, I use those tools like way more often, you know. Then it's like, hey, can you use Photoshop? And it's like, you know, yeah, but, you know, I would rather not. I'm not impressed with handling of some certain Photoshop features. I'm literally just moving a rectangle right now, and it's like taking forever to like load, and it has to like render a solid square. A geometric shape. It's like has to like, what is it even like having to calculate? It's so annoying. So I had that same experience with like trying to do like a geometric shape in that Photoshop project. It's like, hey, can you redesign this banner? It's just like, God, okay, sure, but if Photoshop can even figure out what a rectangle is, sure, you know? It's incredible, just like how inconsistent, like the, God, what are you doing? The different Adobe softwares are, it's like, these are not made by the same people. There is no way. They definitely are not made by the same group of the same programmers or whatever. Especially like with Character Animator, it feels like someone else is just like, hey, I have an idea to like have, you know, animate characters like this. It would be cool if they did this in this way, like, you know, something exec, you know, had to say like, hey, can you make it sure that it can work with the other programs? And it's like, yeah, sure, chief. And it was like, yeah, that's the only connection to other Adobe projects. That would sort of be pretty, pretty standalone if we got rid of the integrations. It just doesn't feel like an Adobe product. Let's add maybe like one more effect where it kind of goes. Press the button. Let's see. Press the button. Boop, boop, boop. And then it kind of goes, whoa, you want me to be on? You got it. Let's see. You also not Photoshop turn? Ah, jeez, I know. Only stuff for experiences is Vegas. Adobe stuff is probably hypergraph. I know. Well, I'll be the opposite. I don't know nothing about Vegas, so boop, boop, boop. But it, yeah, just to finish that Photoshop. That might be a bit too much. That one square caused me like an hour's work of just like, why aren't you doing it, you know, like the way that I expect you to? It's just act like it's like a normal square, like in Flash or something, where it acts as a vector box, and you know, it's like I can like move these different points around and add different things to it, or like mold it, you know, and it's like, nah, we're just kind of, it should just be 2. Boop, boop. It just feels weird. You'll have to find a different way to do that. But there we go. I got the call to stop this, so, and because I nested it, it should change this one. So yep, now we got the animation that we added in the in this box too, in this little footage box here. So there we go. Okay. That's we did it. It wasn't too painful. It definitely got a little pulling teeth near the end, but here we go. Most of that was just like my old file structure of like getting those animations, and it's like, yeah, I know I don't have them. I don't have this. I just got this button. I had to like look this up to see what happens. If I start playing it, what happens? Man, this is lagging so hard. It's not like I'm adding low. It's not. That's not what to show. That's not what you should be showing right now. You should be showing the intro, you know? There you go. Caught up. There. It's not rendering. I'm gonna have to put it to be a little bit lower with the preview. There you go. Just kind of squint. It'll be fine. If that's the only way it's gonna like probably work, then what was that? It went to a black screen. I looked away. What's going on? Why is there a black screen here? Ah! What's going on? Hang on. I have to figure out why. Uh-oh. There is black screen here. I just... There we go. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully that fixed everything. Okay. I go to whoop toaster time. Is there a view display mode magnification? Well, is there just full screen? How do I get full screen? F? No. Footage. What's it doing? What are you doing? Sorry. I know Premiere enough to like work with it. But it's like, man, I want to do certain things And it's like, oh well. I will have to just kind of just yay. Okay, and then it's gonna go to the side-by-side version, so we'll see how that looks. Okay, sorry this was been really weird and frantic, but that's kind of how editing feels like to me every every time I want to do these things. Is like these editing sections are always like on the most time crunch for me. That's like I want to get I spent so long just working in Animate and trying to get the animation to look perfect, that now it's like, oh yeah, I have to also do editing, and it's like, oh god. So yeah, even the Derpy movie takes a lot of work to also edit it. I had to like edit, go in between, well, especially with the last one, had to go in between the 2D and 3D, excuse me, scenes where some scenes are full Flash, like they're fully animated inside of Flash, and then some are fully animated in Blender. So I was like, well, how do you get those two types of footage to go weave back and forth? So you have to export each shot and each shot in each software, and then try to weave them together. And it's like, man, so it's a little work to do that. Yeah. Okay, bye guys. Bye Elijah and Sasha. Thank you. I feel like trying to play these is a little bit slow, so sorry about that. Yeah, that's just trying to edit it is like a lot. It's just as much work, if not sometimes more, in some cases, to get this get the full animation done, because it's not just animating and then put music and sound effects and done. Sometimes there is a lot more stuff, or like a lot of like I usually try to make sure that the editing is more in camera. Like I don't really try to like I would probably just, if I finish this to be nicerly edited, I probably would just export this. I know other people or other animators would definitely swear by just putting raw cartoon assets and then quote editing it to then become final, where you might add maybe some lighting, shading, extra effects, maybe some particle effects and the magic effects and stuff. You might have that be afterward, to do it in say After Effects or something, to add a bunch of that kind of stuff. But it's like I don't know. My style is more that the charm comes from it being kind of very very simplistic, and it's like it doesn't have like the extra things that shouldn't be what the main focus should be. Main focus is the characters and story. It's not just wow, I added 3-tone shading for every shot, look how much work that took, and look how cool that looks now, better luck, like you know what I mean. Yeah, it's like, yeah, don't need it to be super fancy if it can just be, if it can tell the story without it, then it's like, yeah, I don't know. Trying to think if I've ever really tried to do anything that would be either impossible or really hard to do when I did it in After Effects or Premiere. I can't really think of anything right now. It's obviously you can do like the green screen stuff I did today, and all this kind of editing. I knew that the way that I wanted to set it up is exactly how I set it up here, where the different TV channels, and it would just be really really hard to literally have like those assets and cartoons be within that TV monitor. I knew that was gonna be really hard, or just being practical, to either put it inside of Toon Boom itself. That just sounds really bad. The way that you have to have like either PNGs, sequences, and it's just like at that point, just place it in the way that I've done it today, where it's just like, let's just have it as a different layer and just green screen it then. But usually definitely during the Derpy movie and those kind of cartoons, like that kind of like work, I try to make it so that the raw animation export looks pretty. And then editing and just weaving together the different scenes. Like I said, like I'm having to go in between full 2D shots and full 3D shots. So I'm sure there's maybe some color correction I probably could do, but the way that I have like the lighting set up in Blender kind of removes all shading and shadow. So it leaves like the perfect, quote, perfect color that the textures are. And because the Flash, I'm using the same colors, like say Derpy goes from like a 2D to 3D shot. Her hair and her palette, all those colors are basically exactly the same x-decimal values as when they travel to 3D. So it's like I don't really have to really work too hard to make the color correction. So I notice people who really swear and like I gotta color correct it somehow. It's like there's a whole process to doing that, but it's like I don't know. At least my stuff, it's like I don't see myself really needing to dive in and make that a whole pipeline to actually add that into my pipeline, I should say. That is just kind of it's an extra feature. It's like it's another thing that I it's a thing that I could use, but I feel like it's not necessary in terms of what I do. So but what I was doing like Midnight Mare stuff like that with that trailer, that was a completely different project and needed different tools and stuff. So with that, I did have to do the shading and trying to figure it out. And it's like, well, wouldn't it be easier if I try to figure out what's the most painless way to do the shading? And so I figured like, well, let's maybe shade it inside of After Effects, where it's like this mask that's like a different color shaded differently. That's like it's darker or something, and then have it like gradient out or something. So I did all the two-tone shading inside of After Effects, but like it was base coded, I guess, inside of Toon Boom. So I could just focus and try to get the performance out and not trying to worry about shadows and stuff while I was animating, So for that kind of process and stuff, I did the colorings and special effects inside of After Effects. So for my cartoons, they're all kind of flat and very single tone stuff. There's not shading. That doesn't really need that extra effort to make it be anything more than just the flat colors, which I really like. I mean, I like having it not being outlined. That saves a lot of some headaches. Let's see. Could benefit from adding some shadows. Maybe some like drop shadows or like literal shadows. I think shading might be a bit much, but I think maybe having some shadows may work. If that's what you mean, like I could have like on the floor when she's flying, have a little shadow. Especially, yeah, you can see with that paper Derpy, I gave them shadows, and that creates a lot more sense of space. Yeah, not shading, it's just drop shadows and information and stuff. Exactly. I think that might be like the next step. Yeah. I would agree. That would create more sense of place. Because I think right now, without shadows, it kind of feels almost South Parky, like stop motion, top down kind of stuff, where it's like nothing really has placement or sense of scale and stuff that you can't tell, like, oh, when she's flying where she is, So I think shadows, yeah, would be beneficial. I just never got around to actually making them. Even the original, I think the shadows were built into the puppets. Yeah, the shadows, like the drop shadows and whatever you want to call them, the ground shadows for Derpy in those shots, those were built into the double rainbow puppets. But you see those chibi ones in TV on the right, they don't have shadows. because they, I don't know, because back then it's like I'm not gonna add a shadow. Yeah, I would more likely just delete the shadows. But yeah, I can see like that creates a little bit more sense of place. Yeah. I think at this point it's just like, this is my style now. I'm probably not gonna add them in, but maybe in the future, maybe like other, if I get more fancy and stuff, I might think about that. Because otherwise, then I would have to then figure out what's the, you know, how far do I want to take that then? You know, does every, you know, everything. I was thinking like the house. There's a bunch of little nooks and stuff. That was like, well, there'll be a shadow between that little green thing, plant, that's on the house, and it's like, well, maybe that could use a shadow or something. I don't know. So it's like, I feel like a Derpy movie, I'm just adding it to characters and some props. That's sort of. It's like a pick and choose with that point, you know. I think with this kind of style, it's kind of hard to also kind of visualize to me right now what kind of shadow I would use, or like what kind of visual way I would do it. Because to keep it consistent, I would need to definitely not put like a blur or something on it. Like the shadows would need to be something more basic to keep it consistent. If I add, well, especially in Toon, if I wanted to add a shadow right now, it would be fairly simple, because I would have the whole character puppet be a parent, and then I can have the shadow be a child, and that'll just follow the parent's lead in its position. I might have to actually go in and actually keyframe it a little bit for like when, especially the first and second shots or the shots where she's flying. That'll make it a little bit complicated. Yeah, that'll have to be like hand animated. But I think some of these more general shots, yeah, it'll be way simple to just like have an oval a shadow like she has here in the right side view. Let's see, I think I have a couple more questions to figure out for myself. So for this, I know that I have the Toon Boom new version at the start, and then I have the side-by-side. Question is, should I split them into two videos? Should I have a video of this? Do I have another one, or include one that's just the Flash version and have that be full screen? Yeah, I'm not sure. Right now, I was kind of thinking like I could have it be just this video and then upload it. But obviously people who don't watch the live stream will be slightly confused, but that's sort of why I have the set them up as a collection between all the stream volumes to include a bunch of them together to be more interesting. Otherwise, if I do have this as a video on my main channel, then I would have eventually like stream volume 10 or whatever. I would have to include this, and then that'd be somewhat of this, you know, a minute-long overlap then, that I could just not include it on my main channel and somehow put it somewhere else then? I'm putting all this work into this, but maybe just make it a DeviantArt GIF, but it probably won't work because it needs sound, but then I can't put it on DeviantArt because I want sound. So probably gonna make some new sound effects. So I had to make it a video. So purpose of elimination, I would have to make this somehow a real video with MP4 and have sound in it. But then consequences something like that to put it just randomly on my channel. I'm not sure how I feel about that right now. Is that a new feed? Okay, let me look that up. Okay, I just have to verify that. This all this time That's why I did my month-long thing of converting all my swaps to GIFs, which actually was probably the better thing to do. But if that means I would have to take some of those and then make them into videos now. Full videos. Hang on. Deviant, or upload video. How to upload. Can you upload? Yeah, still it's, let's see. 2021. Nope. Looked away. Nope. Oh, jeez. I went into the hex. Oh, no. I went into the matrix. Oh, no. Went into the source code on that page. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it keeps thinking it's like a film. Is what usually all these, like, here's a tutorial that's like, oh, you want to do this you want to upload a film? It's like, when was this uploaded? Can't see. 2020, no, 2013. So let's see. Yeah, Cookie, can you like DM me if you can find something that actually tells me recently whether or not you can upload a video? Because usually what I see is that it's like you have to be a core member, you have to like submit it, you have to, it's like a student film kind of a thing, where it's like, oh, you have to like submit it, that's like this, you know, this is your school projects, you know, or whatever your personal projects, you know, video, and they don't want, DeviantArt doesn't want you to actually upload a video for whatever reason. Yeah, I have to be a core member, and at this point, I'm not looking to be one. Yeah, so I think my cards are just gonna be, yeah, just to upload it to YouTube, which I get too nervous about stuff, or just I overthink things. Can you tell? And I think I just need to just upload this and just say, make this pretty, add all the extra effects I want to do for the CRT effects on the TV. See if that works. See if my computer works doing this, and just upload it. And then say, in a couple months when I do the stream volume 10 or whatever, I think I'm on 8 or something. So in a couple months, I'll just have to do this as a repeat and say, yeah, well, probably at the end of the summer, this might be shown, compilation of all the other stuff. So, oh well. Let's see. I've seen plenty of videos of the video, they have been must have all been promos. Maybe, yeah, just do some more research into it. I think that'd be good. Okay. I'll probably, well, see, my plan is to get this done and then upload it probably this weekend. That's gonna be the hope. Try and get this done by the weekend and then upload it during the weekend. So Friday or Saturday, whenever I get it ready. And then on next Tuesday we'll be doing something different. We'll because we'll have this done, so we'll have to work on something new. I have an idea for what I want to do for next Tuesday, so don't you worry about that. And then we'll get through some ideas. Maybe we'll get through some of your ideas, kind of a thing. Because no, Star had that finger paint idea. I'm still thinking about that. I'll have to give me some more time to figure that out. But let's see. Going through a new era with this streamlining. Nope, live stream. What am I thinking? Oh boy. Gonna move on to a new project. We'll see how long that one takes. Probably shouldn't say it in case I completely can't figure it out. Then probably won't be worth it to say it now. Or else you get files open. I don't want to do that. So, is it exciting? Sure. Maybe. I don't know. It'll be just as hectic as everything else I've been doing. So yeah, I think we're good here. I told you what's gonna happen next, and we'll get this uploaded hopefully this week. So there we go. I think that's probably all I needed to say. Oh well. Okay. I'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for coming. I know that I'm getting really laggy right now trying to do Premiere stuff, but I think we're good. Thank you guys for coming. That's my wrong arm. There we go. Let me get my arm. There we go. Okay. Well, this is my high arm. Let's see. This is my... Thank you guys for watching, arms. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Okay. Bye, guys. See you next week. I'll have the video between now and a couple weeks. Or nope, a couple days. And then next week we'll have the stream. There we go. It's lagging so much that this can't even figure out my lip sync. I just noticed that. Oh well. Oh, it's coming and going with the lip sync. Okay, thank you guys. Have fun. Have fun until you go to bed, and then you have good dreams. Okay, I'm getting really laggy. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, bye guys. Bye. Bye.